going to do a reading here for twin flames through the fire eclipse. We're bringing in the fairy oracle from Lucy Cavendish and also messages from the unicorns. Just a quick fire eclipse message for twin flames. Welcome. I'm in Sydney, Australia. You're here with Bella Katrina. We're tuning into the elemental kingdom. There's a high manifestation for twin flames. The Lyrians are online and the blue rays have got it. And the light on Earth has already hit critical mass. And we are the majority. So I want to say, well done for staying in the light when it's been so dark. The indigos, the rainbows, and the crystal children and beyond are coming out of hiding because of the anchoring of the Liberty templates of Gaia by the blue rays, and the Lyrians activating has created the integrity and authenticity for the indigo generation to come out. So good. So we might have a look at that, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those children. Underneath here is beauty's truth. Beauty, physical pleasure and sensuality. The feminine energy, being sacred and being cared for and revered. I just heard revered. So underneath here we have the Silver Sisters. Of course we do. That could be a Gemini, a Geminian in your midst. Time to take protection from toxic thoughts and energy. It could be within you, you know, bipolar a little bit this way, and then thinking doom and gloom, and then happiness, and then sadness. It's a bit like that at the moment while we integrate new energies within ourselves, and also highly sensitive to people that are trying to bring you down, like these Silver Sisters. So underneath, I'm just going to do a quick snapshot here. For the twins, oh, so beautiful. So I just have to look at all of them, don't worry. So the theme was for divine feminine sensuality, divine masculine, holding a space for the indigos, rainbows and crystal children. And that is through the Excalibur sword, the truth, standing in your integrity, anchors the Liberty templates, their freedom templates. So we already had this in 5D in the last reading, the fairy lovers, so beautiful. This is like you've never experienced before, and this is the hope and wish of both twins. Sorry, you can see something. Fluff. New love, courtship, romance, falling in love. So we have at receptive mode the prayer for falling in love. We're also learning about intimacy, and we have a lot at holy, holy, holy. So thank you for joining me there. Your extensions are up, and receptive mode is there's an open heart healing and a third eye clearing. So it's important to go through those things as I upload them because of the timing. We're in a solar eclipse. We've been through a new moon. And we're getting our new light body, our new galactic light body. We also did receive the gift. This is a gift coming through for both twins, and it may be Divine Feminine receives it from the earth. It's an earthy Nomi present, right? Maybe it's a key that opens a, I can see a box or a letterbox that you haven't been able to open for a while. If not, it's a magical key that opens you to possibilities. The gift is a present and offer nurturance, growth potential. So starting to believe again, because in the past, right, it's had to rebirth here. There's been a cry for stillness, a cry for healing, you know, a cry for solace, a cry just to zen out and to get really grounded. Mourning for something sacred which seems lost. And I feel the feminine energy through the rebirth has gone through the total separation and missing of their beloved. Can feel it in the heart. especially if your beloved is, can stand as unrequited right now because of the difference in frequency and consciousness and being awake and your particular contract that you have with your other half of your soul. So the gift is around you. Please open to receive it. If not, it's going to come in bigger. There's a golden gift here as well as the gift. This is a time of prophecy, of healing, of glimpsing the magical. Magical help is on its way. So this is the magical fairy. This is the elemental kingdom. They are with us, very close. We also had the gatekeeper, okay? So this is the dimensional shift. We're actually creating a new timeline. I just said, even when it feels the yuckiest, when it's the darkest, that's when, you're down in the ditch, is when you have to think the most positive thoughts. And that's what we're doing by bringing that anchoring down of the new energy so we can go higher. And this is the change, the frequency. It's allowing others to come in. So if you feel like you're in between worlds, a bit worry, a bit not sleeping, then appetite can be different as well. Just going to bring you in some healing because I'm a Reiki master, and we're going to bring in the symbol for balance, right? Symbol for balance. And this helps balance hormones and appetite and mood swings. So you just receive it. If you're actually activated as a master, you can activate the symbols. That gives you the power to heal others as well. So there's dimensional shifts, there's time slips, there's timelines collapsing because they're not held within the time, within the infrastructure of the new earth, right? So they have to go. So it can be fast, feel like it's destructive, can feel like you're being punished. It can feel like, oh, that's a lot of grief to handle when I'm meant to be manifesting something pure and wonderful. So it's like a shift in and a shift out, because the cry for nature, for yearning, right, is actually coming in as a gift of nurturance here. A gift from Gaia, if you like, from the gnomes, from the fairies, right? But you have to be ready. You have to be grounded and present to create this shift, because here comes the knock at the door. Green man's door. You've been here before, twins. You've knocked on this door before, of love, of enchantment, of mystical, it's like the enchanted forest, which Divine Feminine is entering. Portal to Fairy, Wheel of the Year, Galactic and Gaian entry points. This is your multi-dimensional self as well. Bring it into your reality. It's a really magical time. I know it might not feel like that. Barnabas and the Prince, adventure, discovery, traveling, and meeting your destiny partner. May even get new wheels. Maybe travel is coming up for you, destiny. This is your prince. This is your counterpart, ready to find you, right? Looking. I'm going to knock on the door. Are you going to be ready? You're going to be ready for Barnabas and the Prince to knock on the fairy door. It's the Gaian entry point. It's time. This is what you've wished for. This is the golden gift for twin flames. So beautiful. Messages are beautiful. Should I read any one of those? They want us to read the golden gift. It's number 24. I'll just read the end bit, but there's something magical here. So we're receiving it now. That's our intention, to receive the golden gift in energy form within our auric field. A fairy healing is coming, lifting and dissolving depression, bringing sensual bliss, calming your frustration and any anger you may have felt towards others who you feel have hurt you. Your emotions are stabilizing and balancing and running fresh and pure again. Stagnation is leaving, and you will now receive clear fairy communication about healing modalities which will work with your energy. Wear gold, which will amplify the message of this gentle healing card. Know that while the dear Queen is gentle, her power is enormous, and her touch is transformation itself, shape-shifting, empathy with gentle forms of nature, feminine power, return of sexual feelings of sensuality. bring the sensuality into a grounded, pure, holy, sacred space. It's never been here before. It's very, very powerful. And that ignites the fairy lovers. This is a natural occurrence. Don't you worry. I will read just one more. 34. That was 24, and then we got 34. So see the shift? So this you may look back and say this has been a decade, right? It's like a 10-year shift here. Think of what you were doing 10 years ago. Maybe somebody comes back from 10 years ago, right? That was in your heart. It's time to cease eating fast food and accepting authorities' messages simply because they are in charge. It is time to find your own inner authority and take action to change the planet in healthful, healing ways. Time to transmute your anger about politics, ego, and repressive negatives and regimes by taking meaningful and peaceful action for what you believe in. Seeing straight through illusions and speaking your truth needs to start now. You have been seen by the fairies as one of the evolving human ones. And as such, you are responsible to your own inner truth and to any exterior source of authority. Refuse to be dictated to. Protect nature and gentle people, and you will come into happiness and balance. You are part of a new world, one which we are currently growing into. The more honest and true you are, the better of this planet and her inhabitants and life forms will be. Isn't that a beautiful picture? So stepping into truth. This is the masculine energy coming through. I'm just going to get a unicorn message now. Oh, before they all disappear. And we call in the romance angels because we've been working with them, haven't we, for 40 days. We're in day 14. If you would like to start that, you start again at day 1. And it's just meditating on a meditation or affirmation or doing a feelingization. You can back it up with a meditation under Twin Flames. I have playlists here. Meditations by Bella, just one a day. Soul Session 6-pack is a great playlist to help clear. Whoa. Excuse me. Happy surprise and happy thoughts. We are changing the energy within this reading and we'll receive an instant distance healing. You say, my body knows how to receive this healing and has received this healing and will retain this healing. Thank you. I needed this too. Wow. Oh, I don't know what I've been doing anymore. Happy surprise, happy thoughts. It says, don't think how it will happen, but something magical is about to appear. Because of your happy thoughts, what's the best that could happen here? And what could be better than that? And opening your heart to love. So then I saw this one. Imagine just darkest before dawn. Remember that. When it's the darkest, that's when we have to imagine the brightest. What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? That's like going into the future and setting the destination in the GPS in a feelingization. Right? Not putting too much detail into it. I like feeling if you're an empath or visual. If you're very visual, you can do a vision board. Right? But imagining how it would be and then think, what could be better than this? And it says definitely yes. There's a surprise coming in today. If you can sit in the magical energy, look at these, the twins. The feminine energy is creating it and the masculine energy is saying yes. There is a salute here. A salute. At ease, soldier. What's that? The answer to your question is a strong yes. As long as there's happy thoughts, happy surprise, right? Look at that. I love that. Look at that. The twins. And that comes together in love. Right? So it's loving kindness. The answer that you seek is love. It's in your heart. So often we travel the corridors of our mind until one day a pathway leads to our heart. Let's just do a message now to your beloved twin flame watching. What would your twin flame like to say to you right now from their soul, where you are? Let's get a message from the unicorns, from your twin flame, from the soul star. Oh. Simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. So did I sit in 1 minute of silence today? Did I sit in 1 minute of gratitude? Look at that. It's nature. Isn't that beautiful? The sunshine. Being around animals and nature is very healing. Simplifying your life down to what's the priority. Good sleep, good rest, right? High quality protein, purified water, great happy thoughts, affirmations. If I can help in any way, I support you at Receptive Mode, so please join me there if you haven't already. It's a subscription and we're in there at the timing, and also Holy, Holy, Holy if you'd like to snuggle closer to your Creator. And we learn about intimacy and the armor of God and our spiritual gifts. And I also am available for readings, but you already know that. And those of you who are looking at becoming Reiki Masters, it's opening now for a 10-week program, because we're going into doing more romance Reiki and abundance Reiki. So I'll see you at reikibybella.com. I look forward to your bookings there and for connecting with me all around the world. You just book in the calendar and I wake up for you. So know that this is a magical time. You're really important, and if the less you think, the better things are going to go. So let your mind relax and let's open our hearts to infuse bliss-charged romantic love into planet Earth. Rock on, indigos, crystals, rainbows, twin flames. I love you. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.